Hello there. My name is Lisa Marie and I suffer with depression. And I have always wanted to share the way I bullet journal. Um, and because many people do it differently and more intense, I guess, even more artsy. But also, I need to say right in the beginning that I'm quite artsy as well and that I enjoy to be a bit artistic about it. But I just wanted to share the system that works for me at the moment. So this is my new bullet journal from this year. And I want to show you this current week. So the way it works is that I have the weekend overview here to know what kind of things I gotta do. I track my finances, or at least I try, don't always do it. And sometimes I have to-dos here. I usually have a quote here and a bigger quote here, or something that comes up in that week. And the most important part is this one. This is an adaptation of the Boosted Journals productivity tracker, which was then adapted by Miss McKenna's Life Leverage, I think, and which I adapted over time as well. And this, the thing is, the way my depression works is that I am completely overwhelmed with to-dos. So even this one to-do here makes me basically almost not want to look in my bullet journal and like run away. This has been different over time, but right now that's what it is. And then I would look back on my day and feel like, oh, I have done nothing, which was usually not true. So I started to use this tracker to track what I have done. So even though I don't have any to-dos written down, I don't do dailies. I know what, like here I have done a meditation. I've worked on my bullet journal. I've like had contact with people. I played this game. These are not just to-dos, but also like good things I did. Here I had a superwoman moment where I did something that I dreaded doing. And I also noted that down because it's important for me to track these things, to be aware of what actually happened that day without having to-dos, like writing them down beforehand, but like noting them down in these icons beforehand. Then I wanted to share like how this has evolved over time. This is the first time I did this. You can see here it has changed quite a bit, but it's like this is closer to the original, where it is like you level up. Like if I do 3 things, I have reached level 1, and as soon as I do something here, I'm in level 2 and stuff. So in a way, like a game. The days of the week. Here I was doing okay with to-dos, but you can see that I migrated many of them. Try to track my water drinking intake, and this is the next week. Just like this is a spread that takes a little less space. And here you can see it's got a 2-page spread with the dates down here, money here, a quote here, looks already a little bit more like right now, and here with but you can also see sometimes I just do 2 things or 3 things that I put down. Sometimes I do more, but I don't put it down. I like write it down. Here you can see I can be a little bit more artsy sometimes. Oh, here's also like a little bit artsy, but also like the only thing I did that day was drawing, and that's a win. And here, exactly here, what I did here was like I had this one thing I wanted to do every day, which was like two part. Like one part was thinking of something to do, and then the other part was like actually doing it, which I wanted to track in this tracker, and I didn't want an extra tracker here. And things, yeah, as you can see, I do not fill every page. Like if it's empty, it's empty. It stays that way. Let's see. Yeah, now here's a big change happening where I eliminated the level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because I didn't even care. It didn't even matter to me because I just wanted to have a place to see what I have done that day. It's not a game, and it's not like I want to reach another level and I want to get better. So that's so I eliminated that. And here I also wanted to show, like, sometimes I don't even fill it out. Sometimes I can see in my calendar like why. Sometimes there's no reason at all. Didn't fill out anything here either. And I'm like, it's okay, like whatever. Moving on, because like nothing I can do about it. Like I can do something about it, but my depression makes me feel stressed about like having to do it, so I decided to not do it. I don't know, I don't remember what I wanted. Yeah, I probably just wanted to show that it's empty a lot as well, and that the emptiness also is okay and shows me something about my life in that moment. Here I filled it afterwards with doodles. More of the regular how it looks like. Yeah, here also like a little bit more art, a little less quotes, and also not filling it all in. And all of it is fine. Like empty spreads like this are fine. If I have a quote in that week that I want to write down, I write it down. If I don't, I have empty space. If you never write down quotes, don't leave that space. Like put everything in one day on one page, and you're good to go. It's like, that's the beauty about bullet journaling, that you find your own ways of doing it. And also these icons, I made them myself in the beginning. For example, like for meeting people, I have the smiley. In the beginning, I didn't even write down who, like which person I was seeing, and now I always write it there, even though it does not look as nice writing it down. And here I started something where I wanted to see, because it took me such a long time to get out of bed, that I started to write down, like, I woke up by myself at this time, and then I wrote down what time I got up, just to have a record. And also the whole thing looks fuller. And then I started to make an extra space for that. And also I did not make these lines anymore from the top to the bottom, just from the left to the right. So it takes less time to set up, but also like here, having extra space for this because I wanted to do it more. And some days I got up with an alarm clock, that's my work days, and the other days I was just waking up whenever I woke up. And then everything goes gets less again. Don't, like, not even remembering what time I woke up. And yeah, just things are And this is actually the last one I marked for you. I like I just wanted to show another perspective, a little bit more of a messy and empty spreads and imperfect side. Um, I know there are a million ways to do bullet journaling, and you have to find your own way. Um, and I would encourage you to try different things. Like if you see something online which makes you want to try that, try that. I am gonna make a video about all the different spreads I tried and how they worked or didn't work. But yeah, it's a trial and error, and don't be discouraged if some things don't work for you, because you're different than the person who it works for. And I've learned that many things do not work for me, and that's okay. I don't have to be someone I'm not. I have to find my own way. And yes, thank you so much for being here and listening to this. And if you are still here looking at this messy first video, thank you so much for listening till the end. I'm going to see you soon. Bye.